to yoga for tight hips and tight hamstrings. So today you're going to just need your mat and then also a strap. If you have a yoga strap, that's great. If not, you can grab a towel or a belt or a dog leash and just have that close to your mat for later on during our practice. So when you're ready, come to a comfortable seated position and we'll begin our practice today. So start again by turning in and closing your eyes, sitting up as tall as you can. And then take a deep breath in, slow breath out. Again, deep breath in and slow breath out. From here, inhale as you lift your heart, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale as you round your spine. Seated cat-cow. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Continue to move with your own breath at your own pace. Inhaling as you look up. Exhaling as you round. Starting to warm up our spine. And gently come back up. Take a really big breath in. Exhale as you hinge forward. Then slowly make your way over towards your left knee. And then over, back, round. Just making big circles with your torso. Maybe add your breath. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you come back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. One more time in this direction. And switch directions, moving in the opposite way. Maybe noticing your hips are a little tighter when moving this direction. Again, maybe keep that breath. Inhaling as you come forward. Exhale as you come back. This is just a good way to warm up our hips and our spine. And then when you're ready, come back to center. Come to all fours or tabletop position. Stack your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. From here, balancing table, right arm, left leg. Reach in opposite directions. Keep your hips and chest facing your mat, or down rather. Stay here and breathe. From here, bend your left knee. Maybe lift your left knee up a little taller. An option to stay here and work here, or grab onto your left ankle. And then maybe bring your gaze up here. This is a good stretch for your quads or the front of your thighs. Stay for one more inhale. Then exhale, slowly release, switching sides. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Stay for the exhale. So again, try to keep your gaze down and balancing table here. Strong through your core. Then again, bend your right knee now, and then grab on to the inside of your right ankle. Again, you have that option to take the bind here or to go back to balancing table. Maybe keep your head up if that's comfortable here. Maybe lift your right knee a little taller, feel a nice stretch. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly return back to tabletop. Bring your knees wide, toes together, child's pose. Arms reach out long, Forehead rest on your mat. Allow your hips to be heavy here. Remember, you can always come back here at any point during your practice. One more inhale. Exhale, tuck the toes, press the hips up towards the ceiling. Downward facing dog. So here, pedal the heels. Notice how your hips and legs are feeling in this position. When you're ready, bring your right foot forward. Runner's lunge, bring it between your hands. Make sure your right knee and ankle are in line with one another. And then from here, bend your left knee, bring it down to the mat. Inhale, low lunge, lift your arms up. Engage your core muscles here. Keep your right knee and ankle stacked over one another and breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down. From here, left knee comes back a little farther. Inhale as you lift your heart long through your spine. And then exhale as you straighten your right leg out. Walk your hands and left knee back. So you're working on straightening out your right leg. Just starting to work into your hamstrings here. Toes pointing towards your nose. And gently come forward again. Not staying there too long this first time. Inhale as you lift your heart. Exhale as you come back again. So again, stay here. Now a little bit longer. Again, working your right toes towards your nose. And then now come forward, nice and slow, hands to the inside of the right foot. Step your right foot back to high plank. Breathe in here. Exhale, downward facing dog, left side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. If you don't quite make it, you can grab behind your left ankle and just place it where you need it. Right knee lowers with control. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the ceiling. Big breath in. Exhale as you bend a little deeper here. Again, maybe your core muscles are not activated. Remind yourself here to keep a strong core. So you feel a little bit extra stretch in the front of your right thigh. One more inhale. Exhale, hands down. So from here, we're gonna inhale, lift our chest, just lean a little more forward. And on the exhale, we're gonna move back into that kneeling hamstring stretch. So right knee comes back, left toes towards your nose. Maybe straighten out this left leg. Or just notice if the side feels tight today. And breathe. Again, slowly come forward one more time. Inhale as you lift your heart. Exhale as you hinge back one more time here. So walk your hands back. Try to keep your hips facing the front of your mat, not off to the side. Especially that left hip. Drop back just another inch. Continue to breathe. And slowly come forward once again. Hands to the inside. Step your left foot back to high plank for an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, inhale, right heel to the sky. Exhale, bend your right knee, open your right hip. Press equal weight into both hands here. Feel a nice stretch in the front of the hip on the right side. One more breath in. Exhale, step it through to runner's lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Hips face the front. Breathe here. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior two. Open up to the long edge of your space. Try to keep your hips open towards that long edge, especially your right knee open. Breathe here. Inhale, star pose. So turn all 10 toes to the side of your mat. Lift up through your heart. Big breath in. Then exhale, hinge forward, really slow, mindful of a strong core and back. Hands come down to the inside of both feet. Allow your head and neck to be heavy here. Maybe walk your feet out a little wider. And to start, we'll walk our hands to the left foot. Feel a nice stretch. If you want, you can bend your left knee, maybe go a little deeper there. So this pose is called Skandasana. If you want to come into it, you can bring your hands to heart center. Keep your right leg straight, left knee bent. And when you're ready, slowly release. Walk your hands over to the right side. From here, turn all 10 toes back to the front. Step your right foot back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Switching sides. Inhale, left foot to the sky. Exhale, runner's lunge. Step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Stay for the exhale. Keep your hips squared to the front of your space. Maybe bend your left knee, making sure it's in line with the left ankle. Stay for one more breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Open up to the long edge of your space. Maybe keep that deep bend in the left knee if you lost it. From here, inhale, star pose. So turning all 10 toes to the long edge. Lift through your heart, open your chest. Inhale as you reach to the sky. Exhale, hinge forward with control. And breathe. Now we're going to walk our hands to the right foot. Same option, just to stay here if that feels good. Or you can try bending your right knee. Keep your left leg straight. Lift your left toes up. Again, hands can come to heart center. Staying strong through your core. One more deep breath in. Then exhale, slowly walk your hands back to the front. Turn all 10 toes, step your left foot back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, tabletop position. So from here, we're going to come into a seated position. From here, you're going to extend just your right leg out really long. Left foot comes to the inside of the right thigh. Turn your hips towards your right foot. So this is where you can use the strap. Bring it around the base of your right foot. Keep your chest nice and tall and lifted. Toes are lifting also towards your face. Breathe in. Exhale, get a little bit closer. So if you don't need the strap, you don't have to use it. You can grab onto your toes, or you can grab onto the back of your shin or your back of your leg, wherever you're at in your practice. Allow your left hip to be really heavy here. One more deep breath in. Exhale, slowly release. We're going to switch sides. So left leg extends, right foot comes inside. And then turn your hips towards your left foot. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, hinge forward. So again, you can use that strap. Try not to just cave over, but keep the length in your spine. Then hinge forward rather than just rounding to protect your back and your spine here. So that's why that strap is so good, to bring around the base of the feet here. Working at that level there. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Gently release your strap or hands. And then extend both legs out nice and long on your mat here. And when you're ready, you can slowly recline one vertebrae at a time. Hug both knees in towards your heart. Thanking your body for showing up on your mat today and taking the time for yourself. From here, moving on to happy baby. Bring your knees wide. If that already feels like a stretch, you could stay there, or try grabbing onto the bottoms of your feet. One at a time, extend your heels up towards the ceiling. Keep your low back down. That's really important so you're not rounding your spine. If your hamstrings feel nice and open now at the end, you can maybe extend one and then extend the other while still holding on to your toes. It's okay if you're not there. Stay for one more breath in. And when you're ready, slowly release your legs out long on your mat. And just take 1 minute to close your eyes, settle in. Before you start to move, start by just moving your breath. On the inhale, notice your belly rise. And on the exhale, notice your belly fall towards the earth. Again, inhale, belly rise. Exhale, belly fall. If you'd like, you can stay here a little longer or roll yourself onto one side. Pause for a moment. And when you're ready, gently come back up to a seated position. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for taking time to join me on your mat. The light in me honors and salutes the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.